Hey, let's go ahead and get started with the reading for you guys. I went ahead and pulled some cards, so we're going to go ahead and get going. First off, we've got Don't Let the Past Hold You Back as the overall energy. We have the answers that you need are coming. We have a time to give rather than to take. We have faith in your dreams. Okay. Next set of cards as the overall energy, we got chopped wood. We have round and round, yang, message in a bottle. Okay, two cards here about messages coming through. Maybe a message came through in the past and you didn't respond. You just kind of sat back on it and you were like, I'm just gonna wait. Or maybe you're wanting to send a message or to someone that you haven't talked to in a really long time. We are in Mercury retrograde. We have two cards, excuse me, of Mercury here with Gemini and Virgo. So this could have something to do with Mercury retrograde and, maybe thoughts of the past and hoping, maybe for some of you, you're hoping the past will come back or hoping that the past won't repeat itself because we do have the round and round. I think for some of you, you're just tired of going round and round and round and round with certain people in your life. You're tired of fighting. You're tired of arguing. You're tired of you're just tired of the cycles that continue. Maybe even it's the same conversation over and over and over and over, fighting about the same freaking thing. And I feel like for a lot of you, you just need to pull back. You needed to pull back your energy and say, okay, how am I going to do things differently? How am I going to respond differently? Okay. What is my wish when it comes to this? Because I think for a lot of you, you are kind of holding back right now with the chopped wood here. Chopped wood represents just being in the moment. Okay. It's about, just deadheading. It's about, taking care of the things that are that need to be taken care of, like going out and deadheading your plants or, cleaning that closet that you haven't cleaned in a really long time. Maybe for some of you, this is about needing to get rid of or maybe gift some things. It is the end of the year. So this is the time where people are like, okay, I need to clean out my closet. I need to, clear out my friends list on social media. I need to go through my phone and delete contacts I no longer talk to. This is about like who's been there for me for this year and who has not. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. I'm going to forgive and I won't forget, but I will forgive and then I'm going to move on. I feel like it's right when you start to move on, somebody here wants to reach out. Somebody here wants, it's funny because it says it's time to give rather than to take. And then what's clarifying it is the Yang card. Doesn't it look like hands giving, being giving? I feel like, continue giving of your heart, continue giving, but don't give to those who just squander all that they have received from you. That's kind of what I'm getting here. We have the numbers 42, 25, the number 1, and the number 15. So those could be of importance. We have 2 6s here, which is all about reciprocity, giving and taking, family. Some of you, I feel like you need a Reiki session. You need to clear your energy, okay? Because that's what I'm getting here with the Yang and the time to give rather than to take. The Virgo card represents healing. So for some of you, I feel like you just need to heal. I think you're in a place of like needing to heal right now. And you're just going to have faith that all of this is going to work out. If there's been something that you've been going round and round and round and round, it feels like you're not getting your point across. I feel like you're going to get your point across. I feel like, people are going to start listening to you. I think for a lot of you, you're just pulling back on giving to those who do not give back to you. I'm almost getting Libra energy. Libra energy, and funny enough, we have the 25, which adds to a 7. 7 represents Libra. Libra is all about give and take, checks and balances. Am I getting a return on my investment? Okay. Some of you guys, you have a dream, whatever this dream is. I don't know. Everybody's got their own dream. I can go through a bunch of scenarios, but I think you know what this is. Maybe you're waiting on some type of information and you're not hearing back on anything. And then all of a sudden, boom, the message comes in, okay? And it's what you've always dreamed of. I feel like for a lot of you, it's really just, I'm almost getting hanged man energy where it's like you're in limbo, just kind of waiting for things to play themselves out. What do we have here? We've got the Five of Summer. Yeah, it says, trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of the others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay. Maybe you've been going around in your head about, some type of whatever it was that fell through, whatever it was that, maybe ended. For some of you, it could have been a relationship. It could have been a job. I mean, it could be anything. We've got the Princess of Summer here. I feel like somebody owes you an apology. That's the first thing I'm getting here. Um, And also, I feel like there's somebody here that's going to want to give to you, that wants to give to you. Okay, what else do we have here? All right, we got all cups here, right? Five of Summer, Princess of Summer, and Queen of Summer. Listen to your heart, intuitive insights that you can trust, take care of others. Or yeah, taking care of others perhaps too much. That's what I just said. And I think you're finally getting the message like, oh man, we got another number one here. We've got the Yang card, which is a one, and we've got the Magician, which is a one. Okay. The Magician talks about you can do anything, take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be a success. Okay. But it's like, don't act out of emotion because there's a lot of water here. Okay. Not even in just these cards. There's even water in this card. Okay. And another deck. So a lot of emotions. If you act emotionally, this is where we make a lot of mistakes. For some of you, it's like be mindful of addictions, okay? Also, maybe you're trying to let go of some type of an addiction. It could also be an addiction to people and chaos and, you know, trying to help all the time. Maybe that's your addiction, is you want to always help, but who's helping you? At the end of the day, who's helping you? I feel like somebody here does owe you an apology. I feel like somebody is going to want to apologize. They want to manifest something new with you, but it's almost like, how do I do that? How do I get back into this person's good graces? Because I have a lot of love I feel like this person has a lot of love for you. And if this isn't someone from the past, which I feel like for a lot of you it is because the overall energy is the past, maybe, it's like, well, I can't let go of those past events. This person did da 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 da, A through Z. And, I just really can't get over it, so I'm cutting my losses. I'm moving on. I'm done giving to the situation. And then it's once they realize, oh my God, this person is not going to give back to me now. That's when they want to reach out and send you a message. And it's going to be up to you to use your intuition on whether or not you want to bring this person back into the fold. I feel like for a lot of you, even though we have a lot of retrogrades, like we're in Mercury retrograde, we have Neptune is retrograde, Chiron retrograde. Uh, what else do we have? Mars is getting ready to go retrograde on the 5th. Okay. Um, at the same time, Neptune is going to be going direct around the 15th. So it's like all these, push pull. It's like one minute you think you're going somewhere and the next minute you're not. You know what I mean? And like I said earlier, I got this Piscean energy, which Neptune is the ruler of Pisces, and Saturn is also in Pisces. So again, this is about setting healthy boundaries. Okay. This is about setting healthy boundaries, especially for some of you, if this person has some type of an addiction. This is for some of you, this could also be about you and your children. Okay. We are now in Mercury retrograde, and this is about thinking back at the past and glorifying the past and pretending the past wasn't that bad. And it's like, think about that. How did this person leave you? You know, I think we need to not see things for how we want them to be, but seeing things for how they are. Okay. And I feel like, yeah, you have like, listen, if you want to work through an issue with somebody in your life. And if this person really wanted to work through this issue with you, they're going to reach out to you. I do see where somebody is like, I need to reach out to this person. I need to apologize to them, but make sure that they mean what they say, you know. Um, it's not some type of a drunk dial. Make sure you're not drunk dialing people. That's not going to fly because I am seeing the bottle here too. There could also be an offer when it comes to your work. Okay. Maybe somebody reaches out to you, they want to work with you. They're going through some type of, painful situation, some type of maybe even a painful ending because I am seeing the full moon here. They're tired of just going round and round. So this person could be reaching out to you for advice. Okay. I feel like right now more than ever, you need to tap into your own intuition. And again, not seeing things for how you want them to be, but really seeing things for how they are and how you want them to, like, if you want to move forward with a certain individual in your life, what needs to happen? I think first off, somebody needs to reach out and send an apology and say, hey, listen, I made some wrong moves in the past and I said some things that maybe I shouldn't have said that, and I feel like I feel really terrible for how I treated you, first and foremost. But be mindful of apologies because, again, we're in these retrogrades. And then when the retrogrades come out and they go direct again, you're going to see how these people treat you. So do take things very, very slowly. Don't just go firing in. Oh my God, they're back. Everything's good now. They apologized. Everything's okay. No, because you're just going to end up in another freaking cycle. So whether this is an ex or a family member or a friend or even a job, okay, you want to be really mindful and you need to think about what are your dreams? Anybody trying to come back into my life, it's like, well, what is the outcome that you're hoping to receive? What are you wanting out of all of this? If you're going to come back and you're going to apologize, how do you want to move forward in the future? Because we can't go back to the way things were. We're going to have to start over. I'm not going to sit back down and rehash all of the things that happened in the past. If we're going to start over, we need to start from here, day one. And we have two number ones here. So day one, today is the first day. How do we want to get through today? We'll think about tomorrow as we move forward. And you'll know by are these people putting in any time or energy or efforts into the relationship? Are they making it a point to reach out and call you? For me, I'm not going to call anybody that has just walked away from me. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to knock on old doors. I don't have time. Okay. I'm not somebody who looks back at the past and wishes that things would have been different. Things are exactly the way they are. So for me, I have a vision, I have a dream, and if you're supposed to ride along with me, you will, because the stars will align and it will make that happen. So again, it's about using your intuition and listening to what they say. It's about a feeling. I feel like for a lot of you, it's about feeling. When this person reaches out and contacts you, how does it make you feel? Does it make you feel icky? Does it make you feel gross? Because I'm looking at her with her eyes closed here, right? And it's almost like, how does that make me feel? Does it feel like this big burning knot, in the pit of your stomach? Because if that's the case, then you know that maybe this is just not for you. So again, listening to that inner self, listening to your inner, you know uh that inner guide, that inner voice, that the intuition, really. Because I do feel like for a lot of you there can be new beginnings, but it's going to have to start off slow. And I do feel like someone here is being a bit nostalgic. Okay, there's a little bit of nostalgia, a little bit of fear about moving forward. And for some of you, you have fear of the past returning. Okay. For a lot of you, you have fear of the past returning. I'm almost seeing people like gossiping also because we do have that. We have Jupiter and Gemini. So this could be a lot of gossip. Could have been like 5 different people gossiping about you, talking about you. But I do feel like somebody is going to reach out to you. I mean, two cards here. The answers you need are coming in the message in a bottle. I mean, two separate decks tells me that, and with the Princess of Summer, this is the bringer of something, and I feel like this person, there is a lot of love between the two of you. And I feel like there is also some type of sadness and regret on both of your parts. Maybe there was some things that, it was just like a cycle. For me, I know with my family, I get into these stupid fucking cycles of like, you're doing just fine. And then all of a sudden they reroute you because they throw in like, oh, when you did this and you did that, and I can't talk to you anymore. And it's like, what? Where did that even come from? So I get it. I get it. And, there's a lot of, I feel like also there's a lot of anger that's built up inside of you. There could be a lot of anger that you're trying to overcome, or maybe this person is still angry and they're trying to overcome it. And I feel like the only way to overcome it is to sit down and talk about it, not rehash the issue, but talk about it. Because I feel like, there might be a fire burning in somebody's belly right now that it's almost like they're gaining the momentum to finally reach out to you. There was an ending in communication in the past, and I feel like it brought a lot of sadness for the both of you. But somebody is going to be reaching out to you. You are going to get a message. So if you are wanting to heal this situation, I do feel like maybe for some of you, bring in a mentor. Bring in, maybe it's going to therapy or scheduling a reading. I work with couples and I work with um, trying to help people heal from things from the past. And can you overcome this? I don't feel like anything is ever a waste of time. Okay. Even if you felt like it was a mistake, I should have never let this person back in my life. No, you should have, because you needed to learn that lesson. You weren't done learning the lesson. You're not done until you're done. Okay. And I just saw a bird fly up into the tree as I'm saying that. So be mindful of the birds. You could be getting, like, you could hear the birds chirping in the background, and all of a sudden that's when a message comes in, because I am also seeing the bird sitting on that bottle. The birds could be significant. Butterflies, sunflowers also could be significant. Hmm. I'm going to leave that here, you guys. I love you guys all so much. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information's in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help my channel grow. And check me out over on Facebook and Instagram under the Footsteps to Peace and Peace Unhinged Tarot. Love you guys all so much. Take care.